explosive, and he's made it to the state semifinals, Ohio State semifinals the last 2 years. He had a great. And Dominic Prezzia, as I said earlier, is ranked 12th in the country in his weight, here at this weight. So Dominic's no joke. He got second at Fargo, and this is going to be a good one right here.
And he's got a lot of motivation. Prezzia, runner-up here at the OVAC each of the last 2 years. He's 20-0 this year. And Dylan Ice, a champ last year. He's 24-1, third in the state last year.
Goodness.
Dylan is cranking that half. Got some back points coming on.
Wow. Dylan Ice with that half. Dylan's the only kid I ever seen that uses a half as a ride. Dylan is, he's explosive on top. If you remember right, he beat Garbrandt last year in the district finals. I mean, and Garbrandt coming back from being a state champ and a state runner-up. I mean, Dylan Ice has beat some good wrestlers. I mean, he's up 5-0 on Dominic Prezzia. Dominic Prezzia is, again, a Fargo runner-up. Dylan Ice is the real deal.
Yeah, Dylan, talk about being physical. Dylan is really taking this match to his opponent.
Well, if you add up the mat, how much he's been on the mat this whole tournament, it's not been much. I think he had a 19-second pin in the semifinals.
Referee hits, how do you pronounce his name?
Prezzia.
Prezzia with a stalling warning.
Again, on that half, his half is
look how deep that is in there.
It's one of the best. I mean, he rakes it, he stays on. He doesn't take it out. It's his ride. I mean, look, look at that. He's a beast.
All right, right there you see he reaches across with that crossface. 1 second left in the period, and the first period, 5-0. What a great physical match so far.
But look at Dylan Ice. Look at how physically he is cut. He's got the build of a 71-pounder.
Yeah, he's long. That's why he likes that double leg. I mean, he's perfectly built for how he wrestles. He wrestles around his build. He's double legs and he's halves. He's long like that. And then from time to time on top, he'll throw in some double boots. He's a great. I mean, see that reach that he has. He'd be a good boxer. So, again, I mean, just back to that reach. I mean, Dominic is going to have to really dig deep on this one. He's down 5-0 to a really good wrestler. He's gonna have a hard time closing this gap.
Yeah, with that said, it isn't like Dominic doesn't know what he's doing. He'll do what he needs to do to come after him. There's an example. He's shooting in, Dylan sprawls back, got the underhook on the left side.
Yeah, I mean, that's Dylan's style right there. He's got a 5-0 lead, and honestly, he'll probably calm down a little bit right now, but you see how explosive he is when he comes out to start a match.
Well, how about Ice? 26-1. Every one was in a pin. He only went to the third period one time.
Yeah, he's a pinner.
So we are in the second. Speaking of that, we're now in the second period, and Smitty made the point. Dylan shoots in, reaches for the single leg.
Prezzia is the one that has to work now, and like I said, it's
Dominic in with that
nice
double
shot.
Nice
hips, my man Berlino talked so much about all the lines of defense, and you see what Ice did there. He hipped into him. That's one of your lines of defense is your hips. Those good hips. Nice deep shot.
Boy, this is just great wrestling. Referee calls him out of bounds, takes him back to center mat. The score is 5-0, 57 seconds left, second period.
And Prezzia's kid most of the year, Smitty, he's wrestled up at 52.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised. Technically, it seemed drop. I don't know why you would really want to drop down and wrestle Dylan Ice. I mean, but you know what, though? Both these guys are different divisions.
This will pay off.
Absolutely. These guys are both becoming better wrestlers. Dominic's this is just good. Just like Joel Palo's last match, he became a better wrestler. That kid's not in his division. So you don't get good by beating guys that you're just going to beat up on. You get good by, even if you lose, when you wrestle good wrestlers like this, you're still coming away with a whole bunch of stuff.
That's why they call it competition, and that's why they keep scores, Smitty, to see who wins and see who loses.
That's it. Nice job.
Dominic looking for it, digging into that double leg, trying to suck it in.
As you can see, Dylan is he's just tough to score on. He's tough to do anything on.
10 seconds left, second period, Smitty. Dominic's got that single leg in. Dylan defending it.
Yeah, and just talk about, Dylan's uncle there, and who, when he won that OVC championship, do you know who he beat there, Don Sloan?
You.
Denasha Yates.
He beat Tubbo Yates.
Yes. But Tubbo was a freshman.
Yeah.
But, you know, he also got second in state that year. But, you know, so the Ice families, they're bangers, man. They're tough.
Well, he's going to the third period for only the second time this year.
Yeah, I definitely didn't think he was going to, in any way, shape, or form, you know, pin Prezzia. Even though that was a deep half he had him in, and you know, he possibly could have. But it's 5-0 going to third period. Dominic's going to have to dig deep here and pull something out of his bag of tricks.
Visit the OVAC on the web, the official website of the OVAC, www.ovac.org. Set for the third period, Dominic Prezzia will be down. He is in the red, white, and silver of St. Clairsville. The white with the red trim of Beaver Local is Dylan Ice.
Just watch how fast this half will come in, you know. He'll either throw some boots in or just a nice half. Nice job by Prezzia.
Dominic's up on his feet, dropping his hips.
Ice needs to get back to the mat. He's about
Dylan
to get
working.
stalling.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
We might even just kick him out here, you know, possibly. But Dylan just is a very well-rounded wrestler. You know, again, he's made it to the Ohio State semifinals, you know, 2 years in a row. Made it there as a sophomore. That's not an easy feat. Last year, walked away with a solid third-place finish in the state tournament. But, you know, back to the level of competition in Ohio, you know, Dylan just got back from, you know, from Brecksville and did not, you know, come away with a place. So, I mean,
there's that half. If we get our camera to zoom in on that, look how deep that is.
He's a raker. He's raking that thing and just, he's ruthless.
That's no picnic having that half in that deep either.
No. Like I said, he uses it as a ride. Most kids, you know, will just slip that half from time to time. He leaves that thing in the whole entire match.
Dylan controlling Dominic's left wrist. Sliding the leg in. Both legs are in now. He'll work to break him down. Pushing on the head, looking for that half. Working towards back points. Referee's watching closely.
He's still going back to that half. He's trying to work a nice power half. Again, you just see how nice and long, you know, Dylan is, you know.
Prying that wrist back again. Keeping control of the wrist and arm.
Your third place winner.
Referee calls stalemate. Back to center mat. 42 seconds left. Third period. 5-0.
You know, one thing to say too, just to show the level of competition. Here's Dominic, right? You know, where he's at in the country, second in Fargo. You know, but he's yet to win an OVAC championship. I mean, that says a lot for the OVACs. I mean, the level of competition. You know, Valley's got some good wrestling right here. Down to 42 seconds, 5-0, and just back to that lead that Ice got in that first period. You know, again, I always preach to my wrestlers, you know, go out there and get that 5-0 lead, and then, you know, Ice can kind of cruise a little bit, just, you know, stay in good fundamentally sound.
Oh, looking for that switch. No, doesn't get it. Steps away, they're out of bounds. Referee takes him back to center mat.
Ice is already getting to a bad position.
Score is 5-0, 34 seconds left, third period. Dylan Ice looking for that championship at 145 pounds. Dominic
nice
stands up.
Got a nice tight waist there. He's in great position.
On that tight waist, yep. Sliding them legs in, maintaining control. Referee watching closely.
Probably can get hit for stalling here on top. Ice isn't really doing much. He's just, you know, I can't blame him. I probably wouldn't either. Whoa! You gotta watch that defensive pin right there. Man. That was close. 9 seconds, wow. Dylan Ice is one heck of a wrestler. Yeah. I look for him to possibly win the state tournament this year.
5-0, Dylan Ice, your 145-pound OVAC wrestling champion, as the referee raises his hand in victory.
Second year in a row, Dylan Ice, the champion from Beaver Local. But I'll tell you what, Dominic Prezzia gave it a heck of a rally. Made 2 moves in the third period to try to pull it out of the fire.
Yeah, he almost got a little defensive pin right there. But you know, it just all comes down to what we're looking at right here in the first period. I mean, that was just an unbelievable half. And
the aggression in the first period, right, Smitty? That's what decided this factor. Hit that half, working that arm bar, boom, right in there. That secured the match.
And that is your McDonald's. I'm loving it. Replay. Dylan Ice of Beaver Local your champion at 145. We will take a break. More live wrestling still to come.
Think about it all day, and then like you said, then you come in here to the Prezzia Champions at 6:15. Now, whatever time it is, an hour and a half later wrestling.
And a difference in West Virginia, well, the semis in Ohio, West Virginia, the night before.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's a heck of a difference. And we head to the awards stand at 145. And there's Dylan Ice, your champion, and if we pull back, I'll run through the rest of them. 8th is Jesse Dobson of Bel Air. 7th is Mike Rose of Martins Ferry. 6th, Buckeye Locals, Brandon Bartrug. 5th, Oakland's John McGill. David Schlepper of Cameron. Parkersburg South's Cody Richards in 3rd and 4th. And Dominic Prezzia of St. Clairsville was your runner-up at 45. And Dylan Ice is with Rob Metzger. And Rob, I think Ice is almost as tall as you are.
I know. He definitely a tall guy over here. What a wrestler you are, obviously. A pin every match until the finals, but I'm sure you'll take a win no matter how it comes.
Yeah, I will. It doesn't matter.
So talk about that match. I mean, obviously Dominic Prezzia, a very good wrestler. Talk about the start you got, getting up 5-0 on him, and you can look at the match there.
Well, I took him down, and then I put in the half and took him to his back, but he was strong enough to fight off his back.
Good, very good wrestler he is, and obviously you are as well. What's it mean to back up your OVAC title from last year?
It's nice to be a 2-time OVAC champion, especially coming in as a senior. It's nice to take the title home.
All right, Dylan Ice, your OVAC champion at 145. We'll look for good things out of him in the Ohio postseason as well. Back to you guys.